Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Darrell Dukes podcast. I am your host, Darrell Dukes. Earlier today, Sean Spicer, also known as Spicy for those of us who watch Saturday Night Live, has resigned as White House Press Secretary and White House Communications Director. Why? Because the president decided that Spicer wasn't defending him quite enough when he was getting tough questions by the press. And he has named Anthony Scaramucci, hopefully I'm saying the name right, to become the new White House Communications Director. Now, if you have the wonderful pleasure of owning some sort of cable provider like DirecTV and stuff of that nature, you notice that Mr. Scaramucci, the new White House Communications Director, was host of Wall Street Week. Now, Wall Street Week was originally on PBS until the host decided to leave because the owners of the program wanted to go a different direction. So a few years ago, Scaramucci and his group Skybridge Capital bought the program from PBS. He made it his own, the little Wall Street recap show. And not too long ago, he sold the program to the Fox Business Network, where currently Maria Bartiromo, hopefully I say the last name right too, is now host of that program. Now note, Mr. Scaramucci was named White House Communications Director at 10 a.m. Friday morning. At some given point after that, Sean Spicer said, "Hey, I'm going to resign from being press secretary." And he also, in a statement, said that he will stay on as press secretary until August. So this is probably just counting days at this point until we fully say bye-bye to Spicy, unless he ends up on some cable network as a contributor. Now, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who was Deputy White House Press Secretary, is now the new press secretary. And Scaramucci spent, if I'm not mistaken, close to 45 minutes rather, answering from every press, answering the press rather, in the press room, starting from his right to his left, but if you watch on TV, from our left to our right. And he did pretty good answering questions, not being combative, and actually listening to what the press has to say. So my take on it is this. Spicy, you did a wonderful job combating the press. You did a wonderful job trying to answer press questions. But we know that whatever Trump wants, Trump gets. And I'm assuming you didn't do good for the job. So sorry, not sorry, Spicy. And hopefully you can land on your feet somewhere, possibly Fox News. For this edition of the Darrell Dukes podcast, I am Darrell Dukes. And until we meet again, friends, stay gold.